My sister stole my baby name. Now the family hates me. I, 27F, am 6 months pregnant with my first child. Ever since I was a teenager, I've had one baby name saved in my heart. It's not trendy, it's not flashy. It was my grandmother's name, and she basically raised me. Everyone in my family knew this was my future baby's name. I've mentioned it for years. I thought it was understood. Then, last month, my sister, 30F, gave birth to her second child. She sent out a group text with the announcement and the name. When I saw it, I froze. She had used my name, the exact one I'd talked about since I was 14. At first, I thought it was a typo. But no, she had done it, smiling in photos, acting like this was normal. When I confronted her, she shrugged. "You don't own names," she said. "Besides, Grandma belongs to both of us. Why can't my daughter honor her too?" I told her it wasn't about ownership. It was about the fact that she knew how important this was to me. She smirked and said, "Maybe you should have had kids first." My stomach twisted. I tried to let it go. I thought, okay, maybe I'll find another name. But every list I made felt hollow. None of them carried the same weight. When I told my sister I was hurt, she laughed like I was being dramatic. "You act like I stole your car," she said. "It's just a word." But the word was our grandmother's name. The woman who made us pancakes when Mom was working doubles. The woman who read us bedtime stories when Dad forgot. That name isn't just a word. It's our history. And now, every time I say it, I won't think of my grandma. I'll think of my sister's smirk. I called my mom for support, expecting at least some sympathy. Instead, she sighed. "Honey, don't fight about this. Your sister just wanted to honor Grandma too. You can always pick another name. Think of the baby, not your pride." Pride? That cut me. This wasn't vanity. This was about meaning. The final straw came during a family dinner. My aunt asked if we had chosen a name yet. Before I could answer, my sister piped up. "Oh, she can't use her favorite anymore. I already took it." Everyone laughed like it was a joke. My cheeks burned. I said, "That was cruel." My sister rolled her eyes. "Seriously? Are you still mad?" "Get over it." My mom gave me the look, the one that means, "Don't start." My husband squeezed my hand under the table. I felt small, like the whole room had been in on a prank I didn't agree to. After dinner, my sister cornered me in the hallway. She whispered, "Don't ruin this for me by acting like a victim. You'll just make the family hate you." My jaw dropped. She knew exactly what she'd done. She wanted me to shut up and swallow it. When I vented to a friend, she said, "Names get reused all the time. Why not just use it anyway?" But how could I? Imagine two cousins, born a few months apart with the same name, one clearly copied from the other. It would look petty. It would look like I was the one stealing. I started thinking about boundaries. Maybe this wasn't about the name anymore. Maybe it was about the pattern. My sister has always competed with me. She wore a white dress to my engagement party. She posted her pregnancy announcement on the same day I announced mine. It's like she can't stand me having something that isn't hers. The baby name was just the sharpest knife. And the family siding with her made it twist. I realized I had to protect myself, even if it meant pulling back. The tension finally boiled over the next weekend. My mom asked me to come by for a family lunch that turned out to be another ambush intervention. When I walked in, my sister was already there with her newborn strapped to her chest, cooing dramatically loud like she was on stage. Mom had set out the nice dishes, which she only does when she wants to look like the peacemaker. As soon as I sat down, my sister leaned across the table and said, "So, have you picked a new name yet?" Her tone was sweet, but the smirk was sharp enough to cut glass. I told her calmly, "We're still deciding." She laughed. Translation: "You're still sulking." Mom shot me that pleading glance. Just ignore her. But my aunt, who'd stopped by, stirred her tea and said, "It does seem strange to take the name when you knew your sister wanted it." The air cracked. My sister's face went red. She snapped, "Oh, so now everyone's against me." She bounced her baby like a shield. I finally said, "I don't want to fight, but you knew this was important to me. You chose to hurt me." My sister exploded. "I didn't hurt you. You're hurting yourself by obsessing. People reuse names all the time. You don't own Grandma's memory." Every family chat became a minefield. My sister spammed photos with the baby's name as the caption, even changed her social handle to Mom-Off name. It felt deliberate, like she wanted to rub salt in the wound. One night, lying awake while the baby kicked inside me, I whispered to my husband, "What if I still use it as her middle name? Grandma's legacy should live in our child too." He nodded. "It's yours as much as hers. If you want it, take it." When I told my mom, she smiled through tears and said it was beautiful. But when my sister found out, she called me screaming, "You can't do that. It's mine now. It'll confuse the family." I told her, "Copied you? I had that name first." She snapped, "Then you should have gotten pregnant sooner." By now, the family was fractured. Mom kept sending messages like, "Family is forever," while my sister poured gasoline. She posted a rant about jealous people who can't share Grandma's memory. And though she didn't name me, everyone knew. At a family dinner, a cousin whispered, "Why are you making such a big deal? It's just a name." I wanted to scream, "It's not just a name. It's identity, legacy, dignity." Instead, I smiled tightly and walked away. That night, I cried into my pillow, whispering the name just to keep it alive in my mouth. As my due date neared, my doctor warned me about stress. But how do you avoid stress when your own sister won't let up? One evening, my husband and I sat with a baby name book between us. He said, "What if we use Grandma's name as the middle name and pick something brand new in the front? That way, she's tied to the past and the future." I cried. It felt right, reclaiming what had been twisted into a weapon and turning it back into love. When our daughter was born, I whispered both names into her ear. It felt like Grandma was there in the room. We announced it a week later. My sister sent a furious text, "You're obsessed with me." Pathetic. I put my phone down and kissed my baby's forehead. My aunt sent flowers. Mom sighed but didn't argue. My husband said I'd never looked so peaceful. So, Reddit, am I the asshole for giving my baby the middle name my sister already used as her daughter's first name? For refusing to let her erase Grandma's memory from me? Update 2 months later. Life is quieter now. My sister still isn't speaking to me, but the silence feels like peace. Family gatherings are smaller, but my baby is healthy and loved. Mom held her the other day and whispered Grandma's name. She said softly, "You did right." When I look at my daughter's birth certificate, I don't see a stolen victory. I see a promise kept.